Alright, what is up, my guitar munchers? Slop here, back in the finals. You already know what's going on, bro. So we're now about a month away from the end of Season 4 of the finals, and don't get me wrong, it has been quite a banger, definitely the best season thus far, but that does not mean there is not room for improvement. So Embark, if you are watching, and I know you are, take notes, because I don't know. First things first, to identify the pain points where there's like room for improvement in the game, I think first we need to identify where the game succeeds and what it does well. In my opinion, the gunplay, the movement, the physics, and the destruction aspect of the finals is kind of the core of the game, and that in my opinion is what makes it so unique and so great. The core mode of the game since release has been Cash Out, which is a super unique spin on like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like a super unique objective-based, very objective-based game mode. And while I very much love Cash Out and have a blast playing it to this day, I will say I don't think that game mode is what makes the game, the finals, so special. I don't think Cash Out is what keeps us all coming back. Let's compare the finals to the juggernaut of the first-person space, which is Call of Duty. Finals has Cash Out, and then they have Terminal Attack, which is just a CSGO ripoff, and then they have Power Shift, which is just a Overwatch push clone of sorts. Call of Duty has TDM, Domination, Search and Destroy, Uplink, Prop Hunt, Gun Game, something, another one, a third. I think it's super important for a game like this to try to diversify and have all sorts of different options to cater to all sorts of different players and also just different like moods. I truly believe that the finals' biggest problem currently is that there's no form of like chill or casual or just like, you know, like lessened heightened stakes mode in the game, because as it stands it's just sweat your ass off or hit the practice range for all intents and purposes. And I don't mean something like World Tour, which is just ranked but like without the ability to lose ranked, because like yes, while that is less sweaty and less competitive inherently, you're missing the point entirely. When I say that you need a more chill option, I mean they need a more chill option. Think of something like Prop Hunt or Gun Game, something that you can like get all your homies on and be like, yo, let's run up some Gun Game and just kind of shit around have fun, goof around, you know. And I won't lie, I think the ecosystem aspect of it is sort of a double-edged sword. So if you can provide your players a game or an experience where they can get everything they want, think of like Fortnite, then they're gonna just remain in that ecosystem. If you have Cash Out, super sweaty fun ranked mode, and you also have the option for like chill dress up mode, or I don't know, like chill prop hunt mode, like that makes people also play the ranked mode because they're invested in the ecosystem. Because maybe there's people out there who they don't really want to play sweaty Cash Out ranked ever, period, but if you got that same player to play a few matches a gun game in the like the finals world with the finals gunplay and the finals movement, they might get better, get more experience, have fun, and be like, oh, maybe, you know what, maybe I'll try out that sweaty mode. Whereas as it stands, like, it's either sweat or play something else. So that's it. I also think this point drastically hinders the new player experience, which I've noticed firsthand. I've tried to get different friends to play it after it's been out for like 6 months or so. They'll play a few matches, be like, oh man, this is actually pretty freaking sick, this is dope, and then they'll just get pounded and pounded and pounded, like, and they just want to quit. I definitely think the finals needs to go the Fortnite route and make it so that the first like 20 matches you play are just against like AI or like half AI, or at least like a team of bots, because as it stands, I know of probably half a dozen people who download the game, play like 2 matches, they're like, yeah, I mean, it's sick, but like I'm not going to put in 500 hours to be able to have fun playing the game. Because as it stands, the only 2 camps of people remaining playing the finals are people like me with 1,000 hours who know every aspect of everything about the game, or people who downloaded it yesterday. That's pretty much the only 2 groups. So yeah, we 100% definitely need both like a TDM and then like a casual, maybe like a sports mode. Just copy Call of Duty. Just do like Prop Hunt. I just do it. This is going to greatly boost playtime for both new players who now have like a casual growth mode where they can build up to playing Cash Out, and you also allow for sweaty tryhards to be able to warm up and cool down and just play the finals without sweating your ass off. I think that alone would be by far the most influential to the health of the game, but that we're not done yet. I asked for this last season and you did not do it, and it pissed me off. Embark, you need to announce the Emerald World Tour weapons at the beginning of the season. What are you doing? Season 4 was 78 days long. We have 30 days remaining. You still haven't announced the Emerald. Wow. We are literally at the point now where even if they announce tomorrow what the Emerald weapons are and it's your favorite weapons in the game and you haven't really been playing World Tour, there is zero chance that you're going to make it to Emerald 1 at this point. I do not understand the logic of this even a little bit, because for the vast majority of people, whether they spend most of their time grinding ranked, World Tour, or just casual, is going to vastly depend on what the rewards are for those respective areas. To get to Emerald in World Tour, you have to grind hundreds of hours. Even if you win every single tournament you play, it's still going to take hundreds of hours of playtime, minimum, like, period. Most people don't want to put in 200 hours of playing a mode to then find out that their least favorite weapons are the Emerald rewards and they don't care about it, and they should have just spent time grinding ranked. And on the other side, look at all the people who are grinding ranked who are now going to find out that maybe their favorite weapon is the Emerald reward, and they're pissed that they spent all their time in ranked instead of World Tour. Like, there's just no argument for this doing anything other than hurting player retention in either mode. Like, it's dumb. Third thing, I personally don't give a rat's ass about this in the slightest, but it is something that I noticed and I think it would greatly benefit Embark, and that is the current shop system. So as it stands, there's basically like 10 or 12 different items in the shop at one time, and then like the next week new things will come and like knock out some of the bottom ones, and then after they're gone, they just don't exist. I think the finals as a whole has, without a shadow of a doubt, put out the best video game cosmetics, bar none, period, like across the board. I don't think you can even argue against that, frankly. But at the same time, if you download the game right now, you don't even know like what any of them are. Like the stick guns, bro, the lava gun, like the roller coaster gun. Like, if you're not playing the game that like the week that these super freaking sick skins drop, then you'll just never really know about them. And I'm not going to lie, I think there are certain cosmetics that alone would incentivize a player to purchase that skin and use that weapon. So for example, let's say like the stick sword. I think there are certain players who, or like the baseball bat, like they might be like, oh, sword's fine, whatever. But if they see that there's like a stick skin or a baseball bat, they'll be like, oh, I gotta get that and use it. If you're not gonna have it be a rotating shop like Fortnite that brings back old stuff, you need to make a better catalog to like showcase all of the amazing work you've put out, because currently you need to go into like the customized character, go into the customized weapon, scroll tabs over, and then scroll through each individual item to look at all the different skins that are available for that specific item. Like, it's a horrible system currently that is just shooting yourself in the foot, because I think, frankly, you could be making a lot more sales on older stuff than you are. But I don't care, Frank. It's your problem, not mine. Next up, I don't think this is important even a little bit, but I would find it cool. I think that we should be able to put 3 stickers on weapons, or be able to choose where the sticker is located, kind of like I think CSGO's the game with that. Definitely not something that's going to change the amount of time people play this game or anything, but I don't know. I want to be able to flex all my stickers at once personally, and I can't right now, which makes me triggered. I said this last season, and they have been listening for the most part thus far. We need more Twitch drops and more like in-game events with like items and stuff. I think the recent Halloween event with the wheel was executed pretty much perfectly. I will say I do empathize with people who aren't able to get everything for free, even though they like logged in and did the dailies every time. And I don't know. I'm conflicted on the wheel. I personally am against the concept of gambling, but at the same time, given that you aren't able to like purchase wheel spins, and it doesn't incentivize like those dopamine hits and trying to farm you for money, I think I don't want to put the wheel from the Halloween event in the same category as like something like a loot box. It is definitely a different thing, and it's super cool. But I will admit, maybe some slight tweakage could go on. I think just like make it so there's less tickets and you can't get repeats, and just basically make it so if you log in every day, you get everything for free. Everyone's happy. The last thing, the finals that needs to add to Season 5, I have been campaigning for this since Season 2. We need a ranked power shift. Give it to us now. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like the vast majority of people who play this game only play like the mode they like, whether it's terminal attack, cash out, or power shift. Most people aren't like bouncing in between, so that's another reason why they just need to add more modes, because it's not like taking people away. You just want people playing the game. It doesn't matter what mode that game. So yeah, and honestly, I think you should probably add back a ranked terminal attack mode too, because I know there's a whole lot of diehard terminal attackers that don't play anything else as well, and let them get some ranked rewards, bro. Who cares? Like, just make it so that the ranked like rewards for a given season apply to all 3 different modes. So whether you're grinding ranked in cash out, terminal attack, or power shift, you can get to diamond in any one of those and still get whatever the diamond weapon of that season is. Or you could give it different reward tracks to each to try to make people grind all of them, but like, just give people more reasons to get on, and they'll get on, bro. Simply put. But yeah, that is everything I thought of that the finals needs to add to Season 5, but I'm sure I'll think of something in an hour and be pissed I forgot it. But I would love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Are you like Slop? These are the greatest suggestions I have ever heard. Or are you like Slop? You're the dumbest freaking idiot I've... But, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that is going to be all she wrote for today, but we will be right back on that Season 4 grind tomorrow, so if you'd like to follow along, make sure to like and subscribe. You're stupid. We will be shaving the dome bald at 1K subs, so tap in or you're a stupid dumb imp. But, other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow, Slop. Out.
Sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. You're so Phantom Tax. I just wanna be your Sigma.